Hello subscribers, this is yours truly JBlue68 coming to you with yet another video. And before I get into this video, I want to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for liking, sharing, and commenting. Please continue to do so. Excuse me. And tap the notification bell so you can get more videos like this as I post them immediately. And happy Comic Book Wednesday. This is going to be a comic book review, not a comic book haul. And I'll try to keep it as short as possible. This is DC Comics. Excuse me. Whoa. Next comic book in the comic book series, Batman One Bad Day. I'm sorry, it's early in the morning. I'm having a little some little congestion going on here, and probably the reason why I'm having congestion is because this One Bad Day book is about Mr. Freeze. Yes, that's right. One of the nemesis of, or enemies of Batman, who uses cold weather and ice to pretty much take down his enemies, and to cause damage and all kinds of chaos in Gotham City. This is, of course, written by Gerry Duggan, with Matteo Scalera and Dave Stewart contributing. All these books have been, these are one-shots. All these books have been written by Gerry Duggan, and we're going to take it out of the Mylar here. And once again, I think that Gerry Duggan has knocked it out of the park. And we're going to show you some of the artwork from the pages of the book here. I wasn't as impressed with the page art of this book as I was with the other two that I read. It's like they were hits and misses. And some of the artwork from the pages here. But the story, though, is very, very well written, of course. It gets into some things about Victor Freeze that we didn't really know about, and of course his wife Nora, and their tainted and not so perfect relationship. You know, we see Victor Freeze in the Batman animated series. If any of you can remember, he was on this rant about his wife catching a disease, some sort, where, you know, I think it was some form of cancer. I'm not sure what it was, that ended up putting her in a coma. And to save her life, he put her inside of some type of a tank, where she was some type of it was some kind of tank where she was comatose, and to keep her from dying, he froze all of her bodily functions, and again kept her in this tank that he built in his lab. Victor Freeze, of course, is a scientist. And in this book, we find out actually that Victor Freeze was the cause of his wife becoming ill, because the relationship between him and Nora actually was not as perfect as we thought it was. And we find out that Nora actually, and it's hinted to in the story, I think she was having an affair. And we find out in the first few pages, which I just showed. And however, you know, he loved her in spite of her imperfections and what was going on between them. And to keep her from being the imperfect vessel that she was, he caused her to have the disease, and put her again in the freeze tank, I guess if that's what we can call it, to keep her the way he wanted her to be, so to speak, if that makes any sense. To make her this perfect vessel that he wanted her to be as his wife. And of course, Bruce Wayne finds out about all of this, and goes after Victor Freeze to correct his error, his mistake, you know. And of course, you know, a fight ensues between the two. You know, but all Victor wants to find out, and here she is in the tank, and it says here, Victor's life was spared, and Nora's still hangs in the balance, and Mr. Freeze was born, and here he is. And all Victor wanted to know, basically, is how deep was the love of Nora? You know, was she really in love with him? And so, I am so sorry about my voice. subscribers, audience. I'm so sorry. Again, I guess reading this book, you know, maybe Victor Fries has done something to me and I didn't know. Anyway, yeah. So I'm being funny, but yeah. So we find out again, you know, what really took place between the relationship between Nora and Victor. Again, I think all he really wanted was just real love, and love, of course, destroyed him as Victor Fries and created, you know, Mr. Freeze. You know, how deep was their love? I don't know. You know, this reminds me of a popular song. How deep is Nora's love? How deep is her love? We really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down, 'cause they all should let us be. We belong to Victor Fries. Okay, so yeah. So here's more page art here as Bruce Wayne, who goes undercover, is seeking the whereabouts of Victor Fries, who's on the run. And here he is here in this spectacular. This is a nice page right here. A nice page art, I should say, right here. I thought was really nice. If I can get this darn thing. All right, there we go. And get some of that glare out of there. Like I said, some of the page art was okay. And then other pages were much better in terms of the layout. I really like that layout there. How they look very foreboding and dark, or dark and foreboding. So this is the next book in the series. I think I'm missing one. I think Batman One Bad Day, the Penguin. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm missing that. So, all right. Again, I highly recommend this series for reading. I think that DC and Jerry Duggan. They're doing a really good job with these books. I'm really enjoying them. Although most of their books right now are based off of Batman at the present time, and that's a really nice layout there. I like that this drawing of Robin right here. So I don't want to give away too much for those of you who are interested in buying the book. We're going to stop right here. I really encourage you to buy it if you're a DC Comics fan, comic fan, period. You know, definitely buy this series. And again, I believe this is book number 3 or 4 of the series. The next one will be about Bane, Batman One Bad Day Bane. Then they have some snowflakes on the back right here. I think this book is perfect for this time of the year because, of course, Christmas is right around the corner, right? Like 19 or 18 days away. So yes, Victor Fries or Mr. Freeze, issue number 1, one shot, Batman One Bad Day, DC Comics. So anyway, I hope that let's get that glare out of there. Hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please, again, like, share, and subscribe. Hope that you enjoyed my singing as well. Tap the notification bell so you get more videos like this. And I apologize again for my scratchy voice. Blame it on the freeze. Blame it on the freeze. Blame it, blame it, blame it on the freeze. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease.